Not yet. We are in right now. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! And what a Wednesday it is. We have triathlon, kind of like the aquathlon from 2022, although I'm supposed to not mention 2022 water events ever again in presence of one of the madmanses that we have today. But we did have a triathlon, and it was truly a triathlon of all time. And here to talk about it, we have Madman. Say hi, Madman.
Please never do outdoor triathlon again.
And we have Madman. Say hi, Madman.
I had a whole bit, but then I realized that we weren't live. I'm not gonna say it again. Instead, I'm gonna say to the Violet Vermin, today's VKL team, shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out the Violet Vermin. We need a competent purple team, even if we have to go.
Oh, the Violet Vermin are not competent.
Oh well, damn. So
Oh,
so
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 it's
not
realistic.
even across all marble leagues. There's just no good purple team.
Oh, there are good purple teams. The Violet Vermin is just not one of them.
I
Man,
mean,
I'm watching this through my viewfinder. I don't know what the hecky is going on with my internet, but it looked like this stream's going through dial-up, and YouTube's giving me my thing saying it's not getting enough video to maintain smooth stream, in which I've never had this problem before, especially since I ain't even out in the boonies. I am out in stuff where internet exists, stuff where
I'm stuck.
creature comforts like indoor plumbing exists. Okay, not excited to need to dig an outhouse, mainly because I have a few different trees that I visit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Uh, a stream is healthy. Okay, I don't know. Could be
Maybe
could be all of that malware I've been downloading. I'm trying to get 1,000 free V bucks, and I don't think one of the sites actually had the V bucks.
Dana, have you been downloading more
were,
Egyptian femboys?
were you looking at hot star in your area?
I was.
For
How did
crying
you
out loud.
know?
Um,
Um, trying to remember. No, I don't
Anyway,
remember what
event.
I don't think it's from what I downloaded. Um, mainly because I uninstalled all the sketchy stuff. I think this is just uh Wi-Fi being Wi-Fi's Wi-Fi do. This is why I watch these streams, is me figuring out what's wrong with my setup. I found a webcam, and the software the software last updated with Windows XP.
oh
Well,
my gosh.
God, the glory days of Windows XP. So I'm like, what the hell is even this camera? I don't even think the company that made the camera exists anymore. So I had to go find some re-upped uh, uh, software to run on 11, because is 20 years ago this webcam was a webcam, and so it's like, hey, you have this, now you need to install all the this that and this. It's like, this isn't the webcam software, this is just a bunch of crap, and so I uninstalled this, and my
At what point is
antivirus
it better
started
to
going
just
burr. But I think this has nothing to do with any sketchy Fortnite skins or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Hatsune Miku's fault.
It's not Hatsune Miku. J
And
JMR for Fortnite when? I want to be
Yeah, when
Slacks.
it would be Red Eye
Oh no.
or Snowy.
It will be the violet vermin, trust.
Okay, I trust you.
Anyway, Dino,
Yes.
what
So
happened today?
we do have a triathlon. It was a triathlon of all time. And I've seen some discourse in the live chat. Actually, I'm in the top chat, not the live chat. There we go. Now it's even more unhinged. And
Well, I think that this has already begun as soon as we started the stream.
oh yeah, no, um indoor versus outdoor triathlon.
Indoor.
Where triathlon?
Indoor.
I have other grievances, but we'll air them out as we go through the stream.
Yeah, and that does make sense with an indoor track. The kinetic sand is nicer than
Mhm.
regular sand. But
And it's just way too fast going into the water.
How so?
It felt like it felt like there was only 3 seconds of water. Like
Yeah.
you just went in so fast that
Yeah.
you barely even got a water section.
I agree with that. There was no water. Or very little water.
Yeah, that is...
Yeah.
Which is a carryover from previous outdoor triathlons, which ended up being kind of
Because indoor...
Yeah, it's like 80%. It's like 80% sand, 15% track,
5%
5%
concentrated power and will.
Power of will.
5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason
100%
to remember the
raise
name.
into Midnight Wisps.
Midnight Wisps. I do have
enough to make the oceanics lose in the water, so that's very funny.
I mean, that was gonna happen wherever the water was, right? Indoor, outdoor,
Yeah.
USA, side to side. Any water, anytime the oceanics touch water, it's JOEVER. They're like Sonic. Get into the presence of water and just die to death.
They're even blue as well. So
No, not even the drowning theme. Just the, like in Sonic Boom, you touch water and you die. Don't even start drying. Indoor makes room for overtake. So I have my thoughts about this event. Obviously, that's why I stream after every event, because I have thoughts about these events. Indoor, you control more variables, right? Shout out, what was it, 2019?
2020, best triathlon yet.
No, that was an indoor one. 2019 was an outdoor triathlon that at the very last moment became a biathlon because the water portion went all wonky-dory. And we did have an outdoor triathlon at that location where it goes into actual salt water. Imagine that, Miss Modman Cornfield. Imagine salt water. But it took, however long to actually get a triathlon at that location, because you just cannot control the variables when it's the world's water, when it's a water tank like what we had with this triathlon, it was, you know, controllable to an extent, but it is just a tiny water portion, like both of us said. What my chat is definitely saying somewhere in there, right? But outdoor events, in my opinion, is where JMR shines, right? The sand rallies are quintessential Yella's marble runs, right? So these
Yeah,
outdoor
that is the
events,
staple event.
the outdoor events are the bread and butter, right? Shout out 2016 underwater race was just in an above ground pool, right?
That
But
was 2017.
2017, damn, really? Damn. But
Yeah.
still, where the water race with the whole waterfall 2016 and then
And
revisited in
2022.
2022. So outdoor events where they shine, love the marbles, getting out there touching grass. Though I do agree with the
Except the touch
sentiment
on
of indoor events, especially for indoor triathlon, because you get to control the sand better. You get to control
Don't
how
have
much
to.
water you got, where you have the whole tank versus a little puddle. And you don't have to travel like 2 hours to film this and then realize
People are there.
is it public knowledge about Showdown in regards to this event? Because I don't want to jest.
It's public knowledge that the Showdown event was canceled for this, but it's not public knowledge as to why
Got
it
it.
was canceled.
Well,
So, shush.
there is a community post.
It's the reason is I ate it.
Yeah,
ate
yeah.
the
Showdown event.
The possum got hungry.
I got
So-
hungry, so I ate it.
Can you blame it?
Did
It drives truck for a living. It gets hungry.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get hungry. Maple, did you eat the? Did you steal the Showdown Triathlon? No. Maple walks towards door with suspiciously Showdown Triathlon shaped lump in
shaped neck.
throat.
We
Yeah,
all out of triathlon.
so there was supposed to be Showdown for this. I feel like you know, any reason is a good reason, since no one knows the real reason aside from a select few. But there's also power of deduction with some of the community posts. But we can say that, like, they got all the way out there, forgot the Showdown or something. They got there, forgot to
Yeah,
film.
we forgot the jungle jumpers again.
Yeah, forgot the jungle jumpers, and like, can't have too many
Maple,
people
someone
saying the
asked you,
fixes
was it
on it.
crunchy?
What was that, Valley?
Was it crunchy?
I'm sure it does actually
Yeah.
exist, but the only reason I'm sad is because we were supposed to have Rojo Dos punching Blue Eye in the face in this exact event, and that can't happen, which is a little sad. Maybe there can be, you know, a little something, maybe cough cough, hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge. It's only like a 2-hour drive to this location. Okay, I'm about to do an even longer drive just for funsies.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
I drive
tomorrow.
10 hours a day.
You do. You
consider
do that
crossing
for a
out.
job.
True.
Anywho, look at that. 11 seconds. And we're 18 minutes into the stream. New record. Didn't even see Raldo. Raldo's at a medium. Did not see Raldo once.
Wait, Raldo's talking to a psychic?
Raldo's here. What the hell
He's been here
happened?
the whole time.
What the hell happened to the crowd here? It's like one of those log plume rides at the carnival or like at an amusement park where there's a bridge to be in the splash zone. And so that's a thing, you just go there, you get splashed. It's like that, but it is for sand. So they just absolutely sandblasted these marbles.
They ate it the sand.
They ate it, yeah. So is this the first time it's is this the first time it's gone sand, track, water? Because normally it's track, sand, water.
No, 2020 was sand, track, water.
Really?
Sand, track, dang.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
But it was indoor. And better.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was indoor.
And it was better.
Yes.
Indoor, it's literally split now. I rather like the outdoor. Although there are no spectators. Indoor, you can still be in the stadium
and watch the live fan reactions.
And watch the live fan reactions, right? Blue Eye punching Rojo Dos in the face, getting disqualified.
Oh, Trace.
Was it Trace? I thought it was Dos.
It was Trace. It was Trace.
Damn. Okay.
Rojo Dos can still punch Blue Eye in the face.
Yeah, we can all line up like that scene in Airplane, right? Just start punching Blue Eye in the face.
Pull yourself together, ma'am.
Rojo Trace will like stand at the stand and charge like what 50 cents to punch Blue Eye in the face.
Oh yeah. I'm losing money here. All right.
Anyway, count the number of reserves used for this one event.
Yeah, a whole lot of reserves here. Meepo's there. Snarl exists.
Meepo!
This is where my issue comes in.
Yellow or Ongers?
Because like, at what point does the reserve just become a fifth member? Yeah. Teams have been extremely liberal with the way they've been using their reserves so far this tournament.
Like, why are the Rangers so obsessed with Tarantino?
Why are they putting Morocco into all of these events?
I don't know why they're putting testosterone over there again.
It's like look. Everyone is saying fire Canoan after an 8th place finish or whatever. So we're just gonna put literally this guy we found wearing Rangers jersey outside the stadium in and have them cook.
No, but like my issue comes in with the fact that being a reserve just isn't the same anymore. Because like, what is the reserve supposed to be? An emergency member in case something goes wrong. Best example, me in 2017.
Well, yeah, that was the reason the reserve.
That's the only example.
It started. But I mean
also Raspberry Racers when Ruzzy subbed in for Razzie. Then that one time, I think it was 2022. So at what point do we just go, okay, the reserve can just be the 5th member and that's it? because it just feels like every every event I see at least one reserve being used, sometimes multiple times, like we have seen today with Toronto.
Yeah,
Testosterone,
and
whatever.
speaking of Tylenol here, had the lead for a moment, and then C comes here. It's like, hey, it's not water yet, and then gets absolutely donked up on it. What the hell is Balls of Chaos number 5 doing trying to get points? Okay, what about the worst PPE? You're supposed to get 0.6 points per event. What are you doing getting points out here?
Tank.
Tank? Ain't that's this guy right here? That's Tank.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Toblerone.
And then Wispy, the token straight in the K-pop idol group
And listen
team.
listen to this. Listen to this. Yeller is a reserve. They have competed in 3 individual events. It's event 7. That's my point. At this
Wait,
point, that's basically being a 5th team member and no longer a reserve. So the JMR can continue putting in the reserves, but at that point, just scrap the reserve title altogether and just have them be regular members. Or scale back the number of reserves and only put them in for quote unquote emergencies. And
yeah, or like
the maximum amount of events a reserve can go in for should be
2.
one. One individual event, and that's it.
But consider Mimo
No,
colon
I'm not
3.
considering anything. A reserve is
Mimo
supposed to be a
colon
backup
3.
member. A reserve is supposed to be a backup member, and that's it, regardless of who the reserve is.
I disagree. I think they are that one member you just sprinkle in, just to go Salt Bay to give them their minutes, and then never again, except on, well, they did up Swing Wave to 5, which is very...
And that's completely fine. You need all 5 members for that, and that's fine.
Yeah, we need reserves to be able to win Made Bull. That's what I'm saying.
No, but like at that point, just remove the reserve tag altogether.
Which I'd honestly be fine with. I think JMR should have a sort of farm system, right? Because basketball has 5 players on the team on the floor at once. You'll have 5 on the floor, 7 on the bench, and then you'll have some other players on in your farm system, right? In your sort of semi-pro, almost like AAA. Because baseball has the farm system in the minor leagues, but there's 3 tiers of minor leagues. So I think JMR should be open to that, so we can have like truly unhinged names, and then we can have some more free agency that way. Red Eye on
Can
the
you make
speeders.
a poll, Dino, asking the poll being, should the JMR keep the reserves?
Like the reserve tag or the physical reserves?
The reserve tag. The reserve tag.
Like, no more reserves. Mimo going to Siberia.
No, Mimo just being a simple 5th member of the team. They keep being used the same amount of times, but there's no more special distinction between reserve and team member because Mimo just becomes a regular team member.
Yeah, and at this point, there really is no distinction between reserve and anyone else.
Right?
Especially with what happened with Arab. That is like, yo, this reserve is cooking. Let's make him captain.
Exactly.
And the swapping out in of team events, like in relay, like 6 teams put in their reserve in there.
But and also demoting a member to reserve as a way to quote unquote punish the team member because they were being bad as a team member. Like that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so I think number 5 should be seen as the worst members, which is typically what the reserve spot was. Being a reserve is a demotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Imar.
Exactly.
Or
Kind of
Prim.
like how the number 1 spot is the captain. But oftentimes you're not going to have the captain of the team be the best
Cough,
player.
cough.
It just
Cough,
means
Team
that they're the
Galactic.
captain. Case in point, Sam Darnold. Okay, I weep for whatever organization is cursed with having Sam Darnold as their quarterback. A man whose first career play in the NFL was a pick six. A man whose biggest claim to fame was being out on the injury reserve for having mono. Okay, no idea what team is gonna survive with him.
You say the concept of reserves has been ingrained to JMR for years, but I genuinely believe that it can change. I don't think it has to be set in stone.
Yeah, there have been many.
Like, especially now with having 2 reserves win 2 events, Ounce and now Yeller.
There have been so many concepts ingrained in JMR that have been outgrained. Case in point, whatever the hell other scoring systems were.
And the host not being a team from last season's main league as
Exactly.
well.
So we're talking about
And the
reserves being worse, captains being best, but counterexample C, the C here wasn't first. What is it with JMR putting the Midnight Wisps and the Oceanics in the same heat in heat events when they are battling back and forth?
It's the seeding system. It's the seeding system.
Was this?
The seeding system is more biased, putting similar teams in the same like the same teams in the same heats.
Wow.
Which is why I think the seeding system is kind of stupid.
kind of off, not good.
Yeah, because it just becomes incredibly predictable, and
Yeah.
you keep seeing the same
teams
runs,
against the same teams. Yeah,
But-
I'd be. I mean, I'd like. Honestly, just
Variety.
RNG. Not even the previous results doing influencing the starting order or overall standings influencing starting order. Just some good old RNGs.
Plus, 4 teams share 7 golds.
Yeah, and I think at this point
that this is a direct result of the seeding system.
But then again, I think
Yeah.
it's just coincidence that Oceanics and Midnight Wisps end up in the same group, and they're the 2 teams that have been cooking. They're swapping back and forth like Thriller and the Eagles' Best of album. But Oceanics, for whatever reason, why are they allergic to water? C goes into this water and then absolutely dies, and is like, oh my god. They're out, not out of championship contention. I'm not a doomer here, right? But they did move on to the final, and I wasn't expecting the losers round, which we can also get into after the second heat.
Second heat.
But I do love these being 2 heats of 8 instead of being like 4-4. because then the event just
I
goes faster.
I do enjoy this meme from the Marvel days. Hold on, I'm gonna
Yeah,
put it in the chat.
I just feel like for triathlon, heats of 4 just work better.
I think for indoor triathlon, the heats of 4 work better, and then regular heat standing slowest time loses. Uh, I'm all right with the losers round, but outdoor races you just need to have 2 heats of 4 or 2 heats of 8.
Yeah,
Bear in mind though that this was meant to be a showdown event as well, so
true.
having 8 heats per having 8 marbles per heat was going to be faster, which is why maybe 4 marbles per heat were
Right.
Yeah. Valley turned into raw bit depth there at the end, but we did get the sentiment that in a uh
I have a cold, man.
oh,
Don't.
okay. Get you
Pat pat.
that Vicks Vapo rub. Uh
Like literally scratchy
so
throat. Oof.
it could have been 4 heats of 4 if uh everything worked out differently, but we saw from the host run of the sand rally, like the race is over after the gate drops, that everyone's so spread out there's
Yeah.
not a whole lot of room or time for contacts. At least with 8 you get some more chaos, which is why the balls of chaos ended up winning this heat, because why the hell are the balls of chaos not tanking anymore?
Maybe they're doing a chalk from last year
Maybe.
where they start out really bad and then lock in and then decide, no, I'm tired.
All right, everyone
And
shut up. There's
fall off
Momo.
like
Momo
dirt.
on screen. Um, and then we got some marbles of all time.
Excellent play by the Pinkies.
3 captains in this one.
Also, can we stop putting the pinkies and the snowballs in the same heat together?
Yeah.
Same picture. Same picture. Yeah, you're about to see Pinky Toe die, and I wasn't expecting the losers round, because, like, oh, well, that's the easiest 16th place finish ever.
Now, I don't think that Pinky Toe should have been in the losers round.
No, they really shouldn't have. I don't think there should have been a
No,
losers round, because it's like, and that's why I'm sort
there
of.
should have been a 7-team.
Did you say just leave them there? Don't even dig them out the sand. Just leave them there.
Yes.
That's why
I would have preferred that.
That's why I am all right with the losers round, and I think that's something that 2023's sand rally should have done, because that was just 2 heats of 16, which made no damn sense. And it was to
that was
compensate for the teams who DNF on their first run to sort of get a redo. But then you still end up with teams DNFing both times. And I think one of them was the Pinkies. I think
One
the
of them was
Pinkies.
the Razzies.
It was a Razzies.
It was Razzies? I was expecting that.
And that's
this
what caused
time
the Razzies to stop to be out of contention mathematically.
Yeah, that's rough. And that being said, we are seeing the rise and the return of the first Halfsberry racers, because I'm gonna make fun of all the doomerism going on here.
Oh God.
So
Deservedly so.
Pinky Toe, Pinkies and the Snowballs in the same heat, and that is because of the seeding system. And I think you gotta get to this point, and you gotta look through the viewfinder, realize you can't see the pinkies. They are lighter than the white team. They look the same. Pinky Toe's about to die. You don't know which team just died because you think that Snowstorm is Pinky Toe.
Because like, wait, is that
And
the,
you
is that the
you gotta
pinkies
go,
or
yeah,
snowballs?
heat system. Nah, swap one of them out. Put the Midnight Wisps in there.
Put anyone in there, honestly.
Put Momo
Cobalt's
8
in there or
times in
something.
there. Put the Cobalts
Yeah,
there.
put the Cobalt.
Sneak
It's
Team
not like it would've made
Primary
any
in there.
difference,
No
yeah.
one would notice. No one even notices Team Primary.
Anyway,
the
can
solar
you tell the
flares?
difference? Can
Who?
you tell apart Snowstorm and Pinky Toe?
Yeah, you really
as
can't
they set
because
off?
Pinky Toe dies right here. Right out the gate.
Yeah, they say, "Nah, I'm good."
Pinky Toe, just
They
like
need their
me,
winter outfits, they
I
really do,
too
the
only
Pinkies.
last 2.5 seconds. What? Must have been the wind on there. Must have been somebody. No, did it to themselves. Absolute
No, Pinky Toe
unforced
just
error.
kind of careened off into the sand by
Oh,
themselves.
we getting some grogwoods on this.
A weird bang on the wall sends them careening into the sand.
We getting grogwoods.
Go no further.
Go no further.
Heat number 2. This time, 3 captains, 2 reserves.
Yeah, Pinky Toe untouched.
We
Bonks
drop
and just
on
Neil, add to the highlight reel this one. This is amazing.
Best Bonk Award
Best Bonk Award.
nominee. Best Bonk Award nominee.
Pinkies in there any year other than 2022 form. And then Speedy, whoa, the Speeders cooking
2023
in
was also solid for the Pinkies.
Speeders cooking in a speed event. Who'da thunk? Mallard there because Ducks goated. They on the quack attack. Mallard's an absolute boss. Getting a good stiff arm on Speedy there. Snowstorm dying there. And all that matters is top 4. Who was that? Was Ruzzy? Ruzzy making up ground. About to advance easily. Easily.
Thank goodness that didn't
Hits
happen,
the
though.
water, absolutely dies to death. Absolutely dies. Like
The
start.
Ravens are usually decent at water event.
Oh, but like almost goes backwards on this. Hits the water, like, ugh. And then everyone absolutely struggling in this. Look, everyone, there is Team Momo. And then
Team Momo!
Mallard just beating
Mallard.
Quasar there. And
Mallard.
then Pinky Toe way back. Yeah, see, times like these, I'm glad that the losers round exists because, you know, that's just a sort of unlucky run, bit of a skill issue there. But you know what happens? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't
You
get
suck.
fooled again. So if it happens twice, then you deserve the no points you got there. So I thought that was the BL end all. I thought there was just the Pinkies 0 points. GG no re. Yes re. Yes re. And we do get some capitalism. Who got the soundbite?
Yeah,
I
let's
don't have
go,
Nitro.
excited to announce the launch of our toy brand.
Yellow's Marble Runs is excited to announce the launch of our toy brand.
Why don't we have that in?
Well, I
No,
have it in
sir.
the other server, but I don't have Nitro.
we
anymore.
We
have it in
gotta get in this.
Refuge.
We got what?
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
And then
Nine.
Nine.
this is why you watch these streams. Yellow's
I
Marble
mean, hey,
Runs is excited to announce the launch of our
the
toy
first
brand.
bit was Valley molding as
And
the reserves being used way too much.
Skyway Chase to the Marble League.
Yes,
We
please.
want this to happen. Every time this ad pops up,
girls.
look at it. We
Monkeys
got the
bought
little
girls every
jumps
single Marble League
too.
event.
Skyway Chase Pursuit.
Like we love a good little health hazard. Maybe and that for the like the very end.
You want my honest opinion, Dino, on the Skyway Chase?
Yes.
I don't like it. I don't like the clown vomit that is the color scheme.
This is
one
the
color-
basic coloration of every marble run ever.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Yes.
Look at the funnels. The funnels for this year were all one color, which was good.
Yeah, but we're talking marble runs. We're not talking about a Marble League funnel event, right? I grew up with a set much like this, and all the colors being all over the place, right? This is as nostalgic as it gets. It sounds like someone joined.
Listen,
Who joined?
as
Yo!
someone who... Oh, hello, Modman.
Yellow's Marble Runs is excited to
Thank
announce the
you.
launch of our toy brand.
Akai
Just
came
put up for
in
the-
to flex their nitro and then immediately dipped. Because Yellow Marble
Perfect.
Runs is
Anyway,
excited to
continue
announce
with
the
the
launch of our
tours.
toy brand. And every time this is on
Everyone say
screen,
thank you, Akai.
thank you, Kai. Let me.
Listen,
let
I
me-
like color cohesion. And I like it when everything is a specific color scheme that fits within the theming of that thing. Such as with your having everything being a mixture of orange and brown. If
So-
this event had those shades, or the shades of whoever was hosting.
So what you're saying
then I'll-
is, once the Balls of Chaos host, Skyway Chase is gonna be in there because it's such a mishmash.
It can be clown vomit because it makes sense.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. The only thing that bothers me
It doesn't
is
bother
that
me
it's
either.
not in
It
the
bothers me
league.
enormously.
This could
Yeah.
easily be a
it's-
racing event. And it's got the loop de loops. No, it has to be for when the Balls of Chaos host. It's gotta be. It's got the loop de loops. Come on.
MMX2.
MMX2, it's got the little catwalk, and then I want to get a
that's
close up of
basically
these
Marble Survival
jumps
200.
because the jumps here. Oh, it swaps. I didn't notice that. The track swaps, so you're on the right side, now you're on the left side, you're on the left side, now you're on the right side. It has to happen. Every time it's on screen, I'm like,
Big
why
tower.
isn't this an event? We want this. Nay, we need this.
It's like Big Tower.
It is like Big Tower. Big
Okay, but
Tower.
make it one color, please.
Or
make it two colors to symbolize the different tracks.
Or
There you go.
you can just have it be a chaotic color scheme.
No, I don't.
And have
I
that
don't
be
want
that.
Clown vomit. I don't
Balls of
want
Chaos
clown vomit.
for
The
20,
loop
26
de
hosts?
loop.
I mean,
No,
Balls of Chaos
this
is
would be
beautiful.
about as deserving as the old Rangers hosting, so sure.
I would not hate a Balls of Chaos host next
I
year.
wouldn't. I wouldn't at all.
In fact, it would make the fan base mauled, so that's what I want.
About as much as your Rangers host.
Hey, the Balls of Chaos at least qualified.
Yeah, unlike a certain
The Ongers.
Ongers are here,
Yeah.
but you know
they
who
weren't
else
last year.
qualified?
And they hosted.
Cobalts.
Yeah, baby!
And here they are in the losers round, which is the story of their
Let's-
life.
And again, 3 reserves.
Let's not talk about that.
Who's the team in the brilliant blue? It's
Marble.
Meepo.
Out of 8 competing
Meepo,
marbles,
you
them are
chosen
reserves.
one.
3 reserves. But then
You were
again,
supposed to win
out
the
of
NBM.
the top 8, you also have 3 reserves. So maybe
Yeah.
just
Much.
maybe
Many.
the reserve tag is meaningless.
Yeah,
So it should
kind of
be
hasn't
removed.
for a while.
Oh, I thought it was sea for the Oceanics. It is ocean for the Oceanics. Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. Have a great 2/3 of the event. Although it's not an even
Anyway, this is why I
2/3.
think a loser
Have a great
because
90% of
Pinky
the
Toe basically
event.
themselves.
And then Ruzzy's here. But look at Pinky Toe staying on the track. That's why I'm all right with the losers round. Because there is a bit of redemption arc going. Except then you have the snowballs and the pinkies in the same heat still. I guess at that point it was inevitable. Just have the pinkies go back to their winter special unis. Those are the best unis ever.
Oh, pink cat's eyes? Hell
Yes.
no.
No, they
I
were
like
absolutely
the-
cooking with those. Absolute fire. Quasar dying in the back. Meepo is about to punch Ocean in the face right here. Go pop. Get off me, he says to Tracy Porter. So if you're Pinky Toe, literally getting points better than the 0 points, although you hit this basin and then literally disappear. What would be the color to make every team visible? Because white, the pinkies and the snowballs just
Gray.
completely disappear. But black, you're going to have the blackjacks and the hornets disappear.
And wisps.
And wisps. And the midnight wisps.
Gray, like.
Yeah, I think it's basically impossible.
M1 colored.
But
The
here we
track is
go.
M1 colored.
Diamond getting points. Best of the worst teams. Let's go. Let's go, Blackjacks. Here you go. The other 2 podium spots from last year's overall podium, because Momo is in the winners round, because Momo, best Momo, always
Best
a
team.
winner. Look at Diamond and Pinky Toe here. Look like they're holding hands across the line. That's kind of based.
Aw.
Diamond is like, nah, you are staying over here. My points. Pinkies used to have a much easier to see color. Not only that, Pinkies had a much easier to see color, because we speaky that good
Color.
English here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
No
okay,
color.
buddy.
I
You and
He's right.
your
there's
You and your
there's some
color.
like for a country that invented a language, they just can't speak it. But
Speak it
I
wrong.
love the US's level of petty. We hated England so much that we decided to just get rid of the letter U from some of these
Yeah.
words.
No,
Just because we
already.
could. We didn't need
You
to.
can have your
We were
colors
doing
all you want,
other,
you have colors.
Revolutionary War things to have a revolution.
Yeah.
And we're just like, what are other things that we can do just to be petty? And removing the letter U from some words was one of them, and I stand by it. That's a good level of
Yeah.
petty.
I mean,
Gotta
to be
stick
fair,
with the British.
as much as us Europeans hate the British, we hate the Americans even more. So we use color with a U,
Look,
aka the proper way
look.
to speak.
You gotta understand. From an American's
It's redundant.
from an American's point of view, okay? You hate
Okay,
Americans from an outsider perspective, okay? We live with them.
Uh-huh.
We live with them. And there's certain moments. There's certain moments, and you know, I get that Sonder a whole lot of the time, where it's like, how the
Maybe
hell
we are
are there
cooked.
really 370 million people, and then you see just a random town, and it's, you know, bigger than a European country in terms of population and like land areas. Like, okay, I can see how there's 370 million people that don't know how many meters are in a kilometer, right?
Ugh.
You
It's
gotta
simple, it's
understand
100.
how dumb the
100.
average
It's a
American
metric
is, and then
system.
realize that half of them are even dumber than that.
Yeah.
No one in Europe says coal hour, only British people. British.
British.
Nothing beats a chippy tea with mushy peas. Yeah.
Also, look, listen, the metric system is not that hard. It's based on the number 10. You just
Yeah.
multiply it with 10 and you get the upper bit.
Yeah.
A kilometer is 100 meters.
No, it's
It's
not.
But why
A
is
kilometer is
why is
1,000
the
meters.
American standard of measurement called the imperial system?
Oh shit! It is. God damn it.
Because it was England. So England's always like, blah blah blah, foot
it was
cup, whatever.
English
When they literally
privateers.
invented it, passed it down to us, and it's like, okay, we're just gonna change this, but then also keep some of that stuff. For what grief, you know, the American standard system, right? But like, we use the metric system, okay? I get my bullets by the 9mm. I get my cocaine by the gram. So we using it. But UK,
But you will.
UK, you're going 20 kilometers at 35 miles an hour, while you weigh 100 kilograms, but whatever can weigh 20 stone, right? So
And you.
they're already mishmashing 3 different units of measurement.
Well, that's just a
So we
British
don't
thing.
get to hear anything from British people.
You
Rest of
can
Europe
drive
we can hear
by
it from. Maybe
Fahrenheit
not the French.
From my cold dead hands. I like Fahrenheit.
Exactly.
And I'm guessing the rest of Europe doesn't exist.
The imperial system is the layman's system, and this is why you watch these streams, right? To defend
Yeah.
the
Okay,
standard
it's the
system.
layman system. How?
It's a layman. Okay, so the metric system is phenomenal for science. That is why science uses the metric system, right?
Yes. Like, we know what metric
What is a
system
pound
better.
cake? For baking, what is a pound cake? It is a pound of flour, a pound of butter, a pound of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Pounds. No measure. No, go into the cookbook for that. 3, 2,
No
1
kilogram
cookies.
cakes.
3, 2, 1 cookies. Right?
It
You're
just
going to cups. A cup of milk is going to be the same cup as a cup of flour. I don't want mLs. I don't want to break out a kitchen scale to get 100 grams of flour.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we also use cup of something. in cooking.
Exactly.
It's not like the cup size is different in the US than it is in Europe.
So, in terms of Fahrenheit, right? Celsius is great when you want to ask water how hot it is. Oh, I'm
Yes,
freezing.
but when you
Oh,
want to ask
I'm
a
turning
human
to
how hot
vapor.
it is,
Fahrenheit is great for asking a human what the temperature is, right?
Oh, you
Yes.
know, it's 100. The
Yeah,
temperature is 100.
yeah,
yeah, like temperature 100, like that's pretty hot, but like it's not as hot as 200, which is boiling.
yeah.
Well, 212 is, but
It just doesn't make
Yeah,
because
versus, oh, it's 30 degrees out.
it's 30 degrees. So like that's cold.
Yeah.
30 sounds cold.
That's cold for you
Where
guys.
instead
For
of
us,
that
that's
sweltering.
pretty hot for us, actually.
I'm
But,
down.
like, we use water. We use water so much in everything
Yeah.
that it makes sense to base temperature off of the boiling point of water. The water starts to boil, you know it's 100 degrees. The water freezes, you know it's 0 or below. It's
But
I don't know, it just
y'all
makes
gotta
more
get
sense than whatever the hell Fahrenheit is.
y'all gotta get you to some of these Midwest states where it gets
Yeah,
cold enough,
not minus 30.
cold enough and hot enough where numbers just don't make sense. Yeah, minus 30.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, well, in that case, you Americans go to like the Falklands, or not the Falklands, the Svalbard.
Ew.
What is this conversation?
Svalbard.
And as someone from Colorado,
Isn't that
I
in the
have a very
French
special
Southern
place in my heart
Territories?
for
Where is that
miles.
at? Oh no, that's Iceland.
No, it's Norway.
Norway. What are those countries? They're nearby. They
Norway's
share
based.
a land border. It's close enough.
No, they don't.
We're look. I'm trying to get to ocean dying in a water event because
Hopefully
they
any
just
Europeans
hit the
in chat-
absolute skill issue.
Any Europeans in chat better not get too upset.
I
Also,
can
I'm a fan of
upset the
Miles.
Europeans. I'm American. My existence
Hey, listen, this
upsets
whole
Europeans enough.
channel is European.
It
This whole
is.
channel is based
It
in Europe.
is.
Yeah,
But they're one of the good
exactly.
ones.
Yeah.
the good ones.
Good night, everyone. I'm just trying to watch Ocean die here. Because they're about to hit the absolute skill issue. Thought they were going to get points. What the hell happens?
It feels like
Oh,
Ocean died because Meepo died.
And Meepo died independent.
Meepo
Ocean
made sure that
died because
Ocean
they're
did
going to
not
get
finish
Slime
lower than
Lime. They're
15.
going to rear end them right here. Absolutely bonk all up on them. Lose what little momentum they had and then start drifting all the way over, which is a longer path to take, whereas the Limers just filing all in this line. Yeah,
And Meepo looks
Ocean was just dying.
lethargic.
Absolute skill issue. There we go, Cobalt with point.
Point. Happy camper right now.
It's been one event.
It's been one of
No,
them.
I'm just saying I'm not happy with how Meepo did today.
Should have been Azur. Always got to put Azur in those speed events, you know.
I mean,
Oh, and here we go, the final.
know.
Everybody shut up. There's Momo. Momo gonna
I don't
get
know anymore,
points.
man.
Plural. This is a pretty solid final heat. Thought Balls of Chaos were gonna get a medal out of this. I would have been fine with this since they're nowhere near 50. So my bingo is getting good. Yeller's there. rapidly, of course, because the speeders in a speed event, you never see them up front in a speed event. But then it's very bunched up in the back. Like this is pretty much first and second. And that's what I'm saying. Right out the gate is pretty much over. This is your gold and silver medalist. But bronze is still wide open, especially with Wispy hitting the skill issue up there, getting the rest of the pack able to close the gap there. Snarl going, oop, just going to scooch right past you, grab some ranch. Thought the Balls of Chaos are going to get a medal out of this, which I would have been all right because I need the bingo of a team getting 130 points before another team gets 50. And that can still happen even with a Balls of Chaos medal out of this. They disappear. And then
the Limers might do it as well.
Yeah, Limers might. Snarl just disappears. Very tight. You know, first, second, and third finish. But I think there's another point for the indoor triathlon. With the tank, you have much more room for overtakes in the water, whereas in the outdoor one, especially with the catch basins, the marbles tend to drift more toward the edges and the corners. So there's no way for any of these marbles to overtake the rest of the pack. But Yeller, Rapidly, and Wispy, Midnight Wisps. With another, is that back-to-back medals again for Midnight Wisps? Yeah.
What? Not back to back.
Not back-to-back. Who got back-to-back?
Because Mellow Yellow.
Oh, Mellow Yellow did. Good for them.
Because we've had back-to-back gold, and back-to-back gold.
Yes.
We've had 3 back-to-back golds this season.
3 back-to-back golds this season. And that's the most ever.
Which is insane.
Is that the most ever?
Can we get...
It's the most
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because...
Can we get some parity, please?
Other than that,
some medal spread?
Yeah, can we get, like, some Team Momo golds?
I think it's a direct result of the heat system.
You think so?
Like, I'm tired of...
Or maybe...
I think so. With how samey the heats have been, yeah.
But consider skill issue.
The same teams do.
So Mellow Yellow 2 golds in a row, yeah.
I'm really tossing that into the sand because it's the same thing in the showdown too. Hazers getting 2 bronzes in a row.
Yeah.
Turtle Sliders 2nd and 4th.
Well, we're about to get some
and to break kayfabe here for a bit. These results should not be as samey as they are, considering that the marble, like, you know, it's fact that they're marbles.
Oh yeah, these are still all marbles, but consider kayfabe back on firmly in place, bolted to the wall. Skill issue? Question mark?
Skill issue for who?
For the teams not getting the medals.
It's just a not very enjoyable experience.
I mean, you are there. Look at that.
True, I am here.
You are in eye contact distance of Greg. You are in hand heart.
Yeah.
You can just go up and just go like this because we do hand hearts sensible on this channel. I'm not going to throw up GD to do a hand heart. Actually, GDK. Because GD pitchfork, GDK, the pitchfork's down. I'm not about to do that on this channel. We do hand heart sensibly on this one. I'm big on that heart. That's cute. But this, right? So if there was parity, obviously a lot closer scores, but consider, I think this looks pretty normal for Marble Leagues past.
It's very 2017 coded.
Very 2017 coded. Very, yeah. Yeah, this is very 2017 coded, except the cobalts are here.
Yeah, and the black
Midnight
Balls of
Wisps
Chaos.
back up into first with that bronze, flirting with the C note, but only 8 points ahead of the Oceanics, who, if you'll notice, are not doomerizing, unless I haven't seen all the doomer comments, if there are any. But this Oceanic Zero does not feel like the Razzie Zero. Because the Oceanics are like, oh my god, we got 0. Oh my god, we're still in second. We being chilling.
Well, because the Oceanics fans don't doom.
Top
they've
3
never seen them
overall
composed.
spells mom.
No, Oceanics fans are the opposite, where they're like weirdly toxically positive.
Because Ounce the GOAT.
That's what I've seen at least.
Ounce is the
And
GOAT.
also, despite all the bullying, the Balls of Chaos are now no longer in last.
Let's go!
Yep.
Moving on up.
Yeah,
It is
let's
now
go!
the
And
Limers.
the Limers are
Who got the
slowly making
Limers
their way
sound
to
bite? I think Akai might.
the Limers.
But Pete
And the
Momo up
Limers
in
are
the
slowly-
9th. Look
Oh,
at
wait, Akai,
this.
show
Up
up again.
3
We need
spots.
the-
This is
we
how
need
it this is
the
how it
Limer.
happens. Momo comeback time. So 8 points between first and that. See, now here's the parity. Like, everything is squamping on down. Oceanics had 50 points 2 events in. Next 5 only 37 points, which is still pretty solid.
Anyway, some stats for you.
All right.
The Limers have a points per event of 4.1, which is on par with the Balls of Chaos 2022. Meanwhile, Midnight Wisps have a points per event of 13.5.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Jeez.
They're cooking. So, 4 medals.
You say they cooking, but they just took the lead.
Well, again, swapping back and forth with Oceanics like Thriller and the Eagles' best hits album.
That's
So,
8 points though now.
Midnight Wisps, barring, a collapse like Oceanics or Raspberry Racers, for Bocce,
Please happen. It would be so funny.
pretty much going to be a team because Oceanics and Mellow Yellow and Razzies to the extent also there can break 100. So the top 4 can break 100 next event. Realistically, it will be the Wisps. So they're going to be the first to 100. Already the first to 4 medals. This is pretty much a
After
shoe-in
event 7,
question
even
mark?
Even in 2021, after event 7, the top team was on 108 points. What the same amount of medals, actually.
So this is not a
gold, 2
runaway.
silvers, and 1 bronze.
And
No.
in 2021, for the
And
fact
second was on
that
18-1.
Mellow Yellow was the worst winner, like by the numbers.
Honestly, if
there's
Mellow
your
Yellow won this
parity.
year,
This isn't a runaway league at this point. So
not yet.
the top
But I
5 are separated by a gold. So 1 gold separates the top 5. 2 golds separates the top 13 still. Which is what it was last event. I think the event before that was the same. So this isn't a runaway. But I do like Momo moving on up, middle of the pack, +3. I like the Limers dropping down.
From what I can see,
because the Balls of
from what I
Chaos
can
had to
see
go
from the last
try.
few weeks,
So we are looking very solid to hit 140 before the Limers or Balls of Chaos hits 50. Any of the top 8. Well, actually, no, that's doubling the score. So 30% of the score for the Limers. Or the Balls of Chaos. We're rounding.
Damn.
30%.
I just realized
Huh.
there's almost a bronze between 8th and 9th.
and also someone mentioned
A
that
bronze-
the Midnight Wisp EP is kind of whatever because not too big for a lead in the overall standings.
Yeah.
I would just like to point out in the last 3 leagues, 2021, 2022, the last 4 leagues actually, everything up to 2024. 2021, team in first after event 7, Team Momo 108 points. Second place, Raspberry Racers 81 points. 2022, let me get back to that. 2022, Pinkies 96 points. Second place, Team All Rangers 77 points. 2023, we have Savage Speeders 93, Bumblebees 91, and 2024 we have Cat's Eyes 87, Jungle Jumpers 86. So really, this is kind of average on what the leader is supposed to be. Also, Jungle Jumpers lose the lead after Event 7
Damn.
in 2024.
Yeah, getting down to the
So it's
end
a
of
very
the
middle of the
first
pack
half.
spread in terms of the top 2.
But look at this. Mellow Yellow, Raspberry Racers, Ongers, Limers. The Limers.
4th to 7th goes Ross.
Yeah, it goes Mom Ross. So
It's a debut.
this is still close,
Boo.
especially in the middle of the pack. You got a 3-point, 5-point spread here. It does then completely
9th
drop down
to
13
15th.
points, but then
9 to 14 divided by 10 points.
you got 11 points here, and then you have the Balls of Chaos, and you have the Limers, who need some Jesus in their life.
Needs a miracle graphic from 2017.
Cobalts got a...
Tied with the Bumblebees.
Yeah, but they are the lowest ranked team with the medal. Green Ducks, highest ranked team with no medals. Still 6 teams with no medals, though the Balls of Chaos for some reason tried.
Got 9 events to go.
So they're...
Man.
Both these teams are 60% of the way to 50 points. 60% of the way to 130 points is like 70 something, 80 something. So really, at the rate we're going, the top 4, top 5, easily the top 3 at this rate will get to 130 before the Balls of Chaos or Limers get to 50. I am excited for that to happen because that's never happened before. This level of ineptitude. And who else? What this is such a every year other than 2022 bottom 4. Like, this is what we were talking about with the 2017 coded. The Pinkies, the Balls of Chaos. Well, I mean, even the Pinkies aren't faring that poorly.
Much better.
But the Balls of Chaos and the Limers battling back and forth for ineptitude. You love to see it.
So while the Oceanics and Wisps battle upon the top, Limers and Balls of Chaos are battling in a just as
Of a
prestigious.
possible
Tank
maximum
Ball.
of 175 points, the
Mm.
Limers scored 16.5% of that.
Y'all loving this thumbnail?
I just saw it.
We got Oceanics being burnt toast. We got Wispy being the goat. Limers being chilling
fire,
in the
as per.
trash. We got Shidino. And we got
Hopefully
Marble
We've
Age,
got-
because this was just looking empty here.
We got
But
Tambor being what does he even do?
yeah, Timber be
Also,
what do you even do?
Oh yeah, in event 6, Greg said mosey on over. I don't know if you have that.
Did he?
Mosey on over.
Yeah, right at the beginning of event
Not
6.
there.
Like,
He did
Brock
make an
says, "Hey,
amazing,
mosey on over."
terrible joke. Someone mentioned earlier it was so bad it wrapped around back to being good.
the
Strapping a lantern to
satellite-
his saddle. First time he traveled by satellite. My housemate
Also,
was like,
Greg
"Okay, we
mentioning
need
gambling
a
in my
new
kid's video.
announcer." Hasn't said yeehaw rootin' tootin'.
He's saving the yeehaw for the.
Oh yeah,
finale.
no. All of these are gonna hit. You just know all of these are gonna hit. I
Yeah,
do
I'll
have
make sure to
Howdy
tell him
and
to save
Howdy
penultimate at the
Partner
final event. The
as
penultimate
two
event.
different ones.
Like, I'm gonna give Greg calm note penultimate.
Oh no, my truck fell. Rip Ongers. This is a taco reference.
My gosh. Tanzania reference?
Tanzania. My favorite vegetable.
See, this is what I mean when I say, this is when I say, reserves need to go away.
So we can
Or at
see
least the-
main member Taquito.
Or
Yes.
at least reserve the reserve tag.
And
also, all of this usage of Taco is making me genuinely worried that the JMR is going to want to put Taco in Marbella 1 simply because he is a different shade of orange.
oh god.
Dude, we cut Clementon.
Like,
Okay,
Clement-
no, the only thing that would make it worth it for putting Ticonderoga into Marbella 1 is if he actually gets points at the Raceway. That is the only reason to justify that.
It's the same thing with the JMR refusing to put two of the same type of marble for the Bumblebees. It has to be a Bees marble and a Hornets marble.
Let's get
Yeah.
over to the bees then.
Just bring in the Hornets. That'll be crazy with free agency hitting. You get like Waspy on the Bumblebees. Waspy could fit.
Waspy.
Waspy.
Waspy,
Waspy.
yeah.
Pinky
Honestly,
Just call him
Rosa.
Waspy.
Look, I kept saying Hazy goes to the snowballs. Now Waspy has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
Shador Sanders.
Become a wasp.
You are an
Shador
Indigo
Sanders.
Star.
The Indigo Stars pick Shador Sanders.
And with
Look,
the 2
Detroit, I'm
billionth
not
pick
saying getting rid of
overall.
Bumble. It basically means that Swax and Honey cannot be in Marbella 1 because Bumble is the marble that represents the Bumblebees, and it's either Stinger or Hive for the other spot. Unless Bumble has a prim season 3 and gets nothing.
That would be funny.
Yeah, no bingos
Yeah,
in this.
imagine losing all of your credibility after one season. These
Couldn't
fans
be
need
us.
to watch Formula 1.
Oh god. couldn't be us. No bingo spots here. DNF does not count as a disqualification. We really needed Showdown Triathlon, so everyone can take turns punching Blue Eye in the face.
Please do.
So, Bocce next. This is going to be land curling.
But the ball moves.
But the ball does
Yes.
move.
Oh my god, calling it curling is such a disservice to Bocce.
To actually bocce. Yeah, but I'm just thinking of in terms of how the marbles are going to do it. I'm assuming it's going to be grass.png.
I'm assuming
not.
it's sand. I'm
It's
assuming
sand.
it's
It's
kinetic
sand?
sand.
Okay.
Sand.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Sand
it's
with the
kinetic
target.
sand.
Oh, no, it's not going to be a target because it's going to be a ball. And then whoever's closest is going to get points. There's going to be giraffics out on this, hopefully not day of, so we can actually understand.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be base. It's gonna. I'm so excited.
And I'm definitely excited.
Well, all I'm gonna say is I believe I have cooked up an absolute feast for the graphics.
Oh, I bet.
For Bocce stands for balls of crazy cat's eye. Check 'em.
No. Oh,
Um,
I thought it was a chat member saying this. I would have banned them immediately.
no, that was me. You can't ban me from my own
Alright,
stream. I
can
mean,
we
you
fish
could.
react
I'd
and
be
kind of-
sad though.
Can we fish react this lizard from ever saying
Fish
anything?
react this man. I have said things more fish reactable. I
react
welcome
this
this kind of examination because people have got to know whether or not the dino is a fish reactable individual. Well, I'm not a fish reactable individual.
Yes.
I beg to disagree.
Why not?
Bocce's usually a beach game because I use bocce and lawn bowling interchangeably, which I guess is not the case.
I mean, bocce is basically lawn bowling. It's a very popular-ish sport here in the Netherlands. Like you see a lot of sets of like we call it bulls in here in the Netherlands, BOULES. You see a lot of sets of like these like they're like plastic water-filled bottles, water-filled balls that you throw, and there's like a little target that you have to reach. And like, what I really think is interesting about bocce is that the target ball can be moved. That adds like a whole layer of strategy to these teams, to these runs.
I'm so excited.
I am glad to say that the test runs are back for bocce.
Let's go!
Which means
Yeah!
we are going to see more test teams becoming more canon than anything the Marble Earth has produced.
We get to see the Italians!
So I think...
No, it's not the Italians.
What? We don't get to see the Italians?
It's Majestic Melons and Huckleberries.
I think stateside we have lawn bowling, but we call it bocce. But the balls are weighted differently because they're not water filled. They're solid balls.
Beads.
But they have their center of gravity at different points, so they, spin and tilt different.
What were you doing there with the heart? What were you doing there? I'm just now watching the video back.
With the heart?
Yeah, you were doing the heart sign on your webcam.
the hand heart. Because I was saying how the possum is near Greg enough to do hand hearts his way.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I'm close enough to do hand hearts to the podium. It's really cool being able to see the podium up close like that.
Do hand hearts with the kobolds whenever they show up on the podium again.
I did.
Nice.
So
pointed
these
to them
are
and they nodded at me.
Oh, nice.
Azure looked the other way because she was confused.
So really this is gonna be some RNGesus moments because we've never seen this before, and we can't really go off of curling results because it's a completely different surface. Pesky does have their predictions in.
And I do as well.
Okay, well, I see Pesky's. I'm gonna read off theirs first, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Green Ducks, Pinkies, Blackjacks, Podium. That's kind of cursed, in a sense. Speeders, Balls of Chaos, Mellow Yellow, bottom 3. That's actually the best outcome, I would say. Possum saying Green Ducks, Team Momo, Blackjacks for the podium. Balls of Chaos, Limers, Razzies, bottom 3. I have a feeling we're all going to be copying each other's homework on this because I'm also feeling Green Ducks. I also said that about this event didn't really happen. I don't think anyone got a prediction right. Wow,
No.
Possum, looking back on you were
said the Cobalts
close.
would win.
You were very
Was I?
close with having Mellow Yellow because they got first and they got.
Oh,
You
yeah.
predicted them second. See, this is why my scoring system is superior.
And
Dino,
Limer's
I
got
think you've
what?
used all of your predictions luck in predicting the qualifier roster.
No, I had a great time predicting the roster.
Yeah, so you've lost all of your luck. You've used.
Oh, I used up all my
that
luck on that. Okay, I'm gonna put the
Yeah, so
poison
you're gonna score,
darts.
like nothing.
Poison darts winning this. Give me the Zoom Keenies and the Batman symbol. Ducks will finish 4th for some reason.
What about the Colorado flag?
God, who needs some medals? Bees need some medals. Pinky, well,
Cobalts need more medals.
Yes, we do.
Blackjacks need some medals.
Team Momo.
Momo
Dog.
definitely needs medals. Give me. Yes, it is so RNGesus. Who's good in? I think the speeders. This feels like biathlon from last year, where the speeders just absolutely tanked it. Give me speeders dead last in it.
Based.
Give
This
me.
is why the events are always so fun to predict on, because you have no idea.
Who's
what to
who's
expect.
bad in kinetic sand?
Razzies.
Razzies, because they don't have the speed. But then I'm also thinking teams that might overshoot them. Yeah, give me. Damn, I don't want to just copy your homework, y'all, but I'm feeling it. Give me 14th Razzies, 15th Balls of Chaos, 16th Speeders. We're about to do some proper unjinxing.
Peters. Hey, Peter.
Heck it. Give
Hey,
me
Peter.
Limer's Gold.
Oh,
Give me
no.
Momo Silver.
Okay, that's a
Give
little
me
bit better.
Bees Bronze. Heck it. Excuse my profanity, but heck it. Because numbers mean nothing, and this is just one of those events that is going to be up in the air because...
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up.
Right,
Everything
well,
is-
right, this isn't a best heat. This is a bracket system.
Yes, it is.
Crap, this is a oh, damn it.
There's no groups either. There's no groups like in Collision. It's only
Right,
bracket.
yeah, it is just a head-to-head. And is it gonna be overall standings decided, or is it gonna be seeding?
No, it's even worse. It's qualifying order.
But is it first to?
Oh,
So
God.
how does the?
So number 1 in the seating list.
So is it
the
Ongers
Rangers.
versus
Oh,
Midnight
is it
Wisps?
Momo? Oh, is it
Yeah.
Momo? Wait, what?
No, because it's
It's-
because you gotta go connect them and then work your way in. So it'd be
So it's
O's
first
and
16?
Wisps because it goes hosts, then podium, and then qual orders. So O's
Yeah, for
and
whatever reason.
Wisps, and then Momo and Limers.
Uh,
No, that would be Razzies, I think.
Razzies. Okay. So Momo and
Is it-
Razzies. Wow, so Momo and Razzies.
it's not Momo and Razzies.
It's not
It's Momo and Pinkies.
Momo and Pinky.
Pinkies.
This is wild.
It's
Um,
Snowballs and Razzies.
Snowballs, Razzies.
Ah,
I do have to see.
a bitch
So
off.
yeah, this is the worst way to make a bracket run.
Yeah. So O's
It should have.
O's wisps. But I mean, at that point,
Just use the randomizer.
at that point, I guess we can predict. So O's wisps, Momo pinkies, Snowballs Razzies, Blackjack's Balls of Chaos, Oceanics Bumblebees, Green Ducks Cobalts. Oh, rip Cobalts.
Oh, we're so
rip
cooked. We're so-
Cobalts. You're cooked.
We're so
You
cooked.
are cooked.
Okay,
And then
God damn it.
heck darn it, you mean. Speeders, Limers, Mellow Yellow Galactic. Okay, so at that point at least we can, judge what the Bocce groups are gonna look like. But then since it's not a group stage, is it then 8th through 16th ranked on how bad they lose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're
Wow.
16th. Great, cool.
I mean, you could lose by not as bad. You could still take 9th because Cobalts do be the best of the worst teams. So no need to
haven't gotten
doomerism. You're not a Razzies fan. No need to hop up on that. Cobalts are gonna
Got
get
3.
points. We're saving. Wait, so
Cobalts are gonna get points.
is Yellow Glide Speeders Limer? Yeah, Speeders easy points there. Midnight was O's.
Oh, we're so cooked.
Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
I mean that it's predictable, which is good because
No, but like, it's so stupid. Like, why use the qualifying order?
you don't have to
which, like,
go
that-
off of any
that's what this-
other order. You don't have to go off of event finish order, overall standing order.
It should be overall standings.
Just use
But
randomizer.
then you can run some events out of order, and it not be
Yeah, that's why they're using
Determine
the
on
seeding system,
anything.
because they can run events out of order.
and it seems RNGesus enough. What would be worse is if they
Even though
if they
it's not
do
RNGesus.
group stages based off of qualifying order. So if it was Ongers, Momo, Snowballs, Blackjacks in a group, that'd be a bit cooked. But just having a head-to-head on a Rainbow Arch, like it's whatever. So
If that is what it is, we're so cooked.
it
okay.
is what it is. And how do I feel about this? So Limers going up against who we say?
Peters.
Speeders. Yeah, Limers are cooked. No. Limers are cooking. So I could really have the Speeders. God, I might have to change that. Or should I change it? Because Monty Hall and stuff. No, actually, Monty Hall is, if you change it, it works out. Yeah, no, let me change some stuff around. I think the Speeders are going to get at least 8th.
I
Unfortunately,
think I'm changing mine as well.
Since we have that, anyone else in the chat changing theirs?
I've changed mine.
No, don't change them.
I'm not changing,
Keep
and
them
I'm not changing them. I am, yes, changing them. So
No.
Balls of
Okay,
Chaos.
I'll change it back.
Yeah, Balls of Chaos are still gonna tank.
You think the Blackjacks are gonna top 8? Goddamn.
Mellow Yellow and Galactic.
This feels like a Blackjacks event.
Blackjack's event. I'm a swap speeders out with Galactic, and then I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Yeah, see, now I don't have to sneeze anymore.
You're welcome.
It is rough stuff.
Hee-hee-hee-ha.
It's so dusty
Aw.
inside, but then it's so polleny inside, so it's not like touching grass is gonna cure what ails me. Definitely not gonna have limers up there. I'm doing this because I don't want to, copy off anyone's homework, but let me put the ducks up there.
No, just do the VKL predictions. It's fine.
VK. Yeah, so I'm switching. I'm
Just copy the
swapping
VKL predictions, it's fine.
limers for the ducks, swapping speeders for Galactic, keeping everything else the same. Unless head to head says they can't do it. Actually, so Ongers, Wisps, Momo, Pinkies, Snowballs, Razzies, that's fine. Blackjacks, Bach, that's fine. Ocean Man, Bees, that's fine. Cobalt Stocks is fine. Speeders, Cobalt, so care all these teams. Galactic. Yeah, so now that, because I can't have like Ongers and Wisps in the bottom three because they're in the same. It's a head to head. Yeah, and Akai
Akai changed hers.
change theirs from Momo don't care not Team Momo to Momo whatever not Team Momo, which is honestly the correct answer. I think Momo's gonna cook in this because Team Momo best, and I love Team Momo. But excited for Bocce, and it's a Saturday drop, which is gonna be exciting because it's gonna be 5 hours long, and this isn't a showdown event.
Oh,
Showdown
gosh.
event would have
Next
been
week's stream is gonna be so good.
a 30. We can barely handle 7 minutes. This was a 7-minute event. We've been going for an hour 40.
No.
30-minute event's gonna take 2 days. 30-minute event. I'm taking y'all to Black Church. There's gonna be 5 collections. Going on a
It's gonna
Sunday,
be-
come out on a Tuesday.
It's gonna be time for the next event by the
It's
time we're
gonna be
done.
yeah, a Monday drop. We're gonna just stream until the Wednesday or Monday stream.
So it's a 2-for-1.
Yeah, Saturday stream. Yeah, Saturday drop. Monday stream. Gonna carry over until Wednesday's drop, and we can just keep on going.
Live watch.
Live watch for the Wednesday stream. I've been meaning to do a 24-hour stream because I don't need sleep. I mean, I do need sleep, but I hate my sleep schedule. So nor showdown event for triathlon or for Bocce.
Next showdown event is event 10.
Damn,
So
it's gonna be
is
wild.
that
It's
confirmed
not
for what event 10 is? Is that public knowledge?
I don't think that's been public knowledge yet.
I wonder when balancing is. I haven't had balancing yet.
Balancing is
E16 balancing.
Heck yeah.
Balancing finale, baby. Woo! Let's go.
Now, event 16 hurdles. Because That's
already
actually
had
the
hurdles,
best
yo.
way for that league to end with the
We've already had hurdles though. Hurdles
very
2.
hurdles part 2. The
Hurdles
last
2.
Hurdles, but it's Legos again.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The final heat directly determining the top 4 is absolute cinema. On a photo finish, that was cinema.
Yeah, tell me
Absolute
the
cinema.
scoring system wasn't flawed without telling me the scoring system wasn't
Oh, it was
flawed.
incredibly flawed, but that was still gonna be cinema.
Sure. If you want to believe that.
So yeah,
So who's
Bocce
gonna
next.
tell-
Got our picks in. Bingo's going. Oh,
good.
we're halfway
Sobbing.
there. Oh,
Can you
living
believe it's
on a
We're not a chair.
prairie.
Can you believe it's already been half of the league? God damn.
That's
Time
feels
flies
like it's
when
gone
you're
really
having
fast.
fun, unless you are the Limers
The
and
Razzies
Balls of
fan.
Chaos, in which case you're
And the
not having
Razzies.
fun and time is
Won't
flying.
anyone think about those poor Razzies fans?
You think about those poor Razzies fans in 4th place halfway through the league.
Poor babies. Oh.
Yeah, poor babies.
Meanwhile,
You know, we
Mia's like,
haven't had
we are qualified.
we haven't had any more speed events.
We're not
And-
last. Sand Rally.
Yeah, Sand Rally. Is it gonna be E16? Are you at liberty at saying?
You'll find out. You'll find out.
Because one part of me is saying don't have the showdown, the last showdown event, be the last Marble League event, so we don't have to
No,
process
it's not.
showdown, like relegation and champion. But Sand Rally is
Oh,
just
like
the
that.
best. Sand Rally is the best East 6 event for a showdown and a best E15 event for the main league. So having E6 of the showdown be E15 is like the great, because then you can laugh at relegation and then go, okay, who's doing what for the main league? Who's still in it? Who should just go to Cancun, go home, show's over. But if it's not Sand Rally E16, then I don't know what is, and I don't want it to be an Elim race E16.
I just saw the standings of what would have happened if there was no consolation race. I posted them in spoilers.
Yeah, it would be Pinky's, Toasted, the Limers, and the Oceanics with actual points. So
That's a lot of points, actually. They would have been gotten 10th.
yeah, so consolation race does happen, and it all goes topsy-turvy with that.
Mhm.
Pretty much exactly topsy-turvy, actually.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. That's funny.
Right?
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't think the Pinkies should have been in the losers round. That would have been funny.
Yeah, but they should have just kept the Pinkies there, had the other 7 racers just go right past them. Oh God, oh Raceway event 16.
No, it's not.
Is it not an M1? Can you say it in the Clown
FCC.
Fiesta chat, and then I can give out, just blurt out what it isn't, but have an exasperated reaction.
Oh my god! Whoa! It's Newton's Cradle.
Newton's Cradle. Yo!
No way! Newton's Cradle is back. Yo!
Yo, this makes sense.
Oh my god! That's so crazy. Mo Motorway, but only the Mo Moguls is the final event.
The Spike Moguls? Oh god.
Just the Spike Moguls.
Yo, oh my god, just end it on Elim race, but it's the Spike Moguls, so it's almost like somehow even worse pachinko. Super Smash Melee for Event 16.
Yo!
That's ultimate. Diving Event 16.
Wait, what did?
Okay, now debate in chat. Which characters are played by which teams? Because I can tell you that the Raspberry Racers play Yoshi. Oh no, they play Sonic.
No,
Specifically, they play
don't
online
put
Sonic.
Yoshi on them.
Well, you see, the
Dude,
thing is,
I
Yoshi and
cannot
Smash-
believe this.
Yoshi and
So
Smash
everyone,
is-
I will say this. I will say this. That since I do have the insider trading, I cannot be a Conrad Hines about it. So I will say, I will not be correct when I say it, but I will say, this is me
You're not saying-
prefacing the lie, but it's a lie you can choose to believe because I choose to believe it. That E16 Izzo Raceway. Mimo's gonna be in it, but only Mimo. E15 is Sand Rally. But it's all filmed out of order. So it's Sand Rally is going to be a showdown event, but it's not going to be the final showdown event. The final showdown event is going to be block pushing.
Is rafting.
Rafting. Is block pushing.
Yeah.
Actually, that's all of the next event.
Seeing the actual Final Four, this is gonna cook.
Does it fill you with
This
determination?
season is absolutely going to
man.
cook. And we still have 5 events to get this. Whole lot of marbles left, so don't doomerism quite yet, Razzies fans.
Don't be a Razzies fan.
I cannot believe how the Razzies fans just became so unbelievably toxic and hated. Rightfully so. I
In
feel
the course
like
of a
you
year.
should need to take a chill pill and enjoy the competition.
We're gonna see
the
a
end of
whole
the
lot
day-
of marbles
day, it's
rolling
marble.
down a whole lot of hills, trying and failing to push a block. Actually, oh, Valley posted another thing. Damn, the rest of the
What?
showdown events are just block pushing. Damn.
Okay, now at this point you are lying.
No, I'm telling you, it's right
No,
there in
that's-
chat. It's right there in the
Yeah.
private server that only the people in this call can see, and no one else can see,
for
and
free.
Valley not being at liberty to say, yo, and the Valiant Violets gonna win all the golds.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sorry, chat.
Calling it now, Hazers finished 17th in block pushing. No, they finished 20th. Because, yeah, it is best run. So we are going to see Tester Team podium because you're going to have, well, actually not Tester
Let's
Team
go,
podium.
grape shot.
Just the Hazers taking 20th because you're going to have the Grape Shots, the Majestic Melons, and the other two, the Huckleberries and the Zoomkinis there.
Flamin'
Wow.
Cherries? Or
Flamin'
the
Cherries, check
Italian.
them. Balls of
Grape
Flamin'
Shots.
Cherries, that was right. the cherry balls of flame.
I think that Valley's going to break her
Dog,
kneecap.
we're gonna have a streaker. We're gonna have a marble fan break onto the block pushing track, push a block, and go farther than the hazers. That'll be elite if that happens. That'll be the best thing to happen. Is a streaker breaks onto the field, goes down, pushes a block, beats the hazers. Need that to happen. Want that to happen. Gonna happen.
They call a fan down and say, "Hey, would you like to try it?" And they beat the speeders, not speeders, hazers.
Wow, this is amazing. Final Four lineup. This is gonna cook, especially knowing the next. Cause I wonder what event 9 is. I know.
9.
I know.
Probably.
It might be block pushing.
I think block pushing would be event 10, if I had to guess.
Because
if I had to ponder a guess.
Because triathlon in 2021 was event 9. 9. Wait.
9.
Wait, past me. What event was it?
9.
There you go.
It was event.
Wild stuff. Bocce though, that's gonna cook.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm just that's part of the reason why I like not well, I mean many reasons why I
solid event 9.
like not being an official part of JMR because I like not knowing everything ahead of time. So
honestly, if I wasn't working with JMR, I would really enjoy the season. So no Team Plasma, which kind of sucks, but at least the Kobolds.
The big question is, the big question is there going to be a mid-season break between Bocce and Event 9?
There's no summer break.
No summer break?
No.
Okay. So it just going straight on through. Because I know that there was a want to have some break and some action, especially since you actually pulled an all-nighter to get Bocce edited.
Yeah, but that was not because of that wasn't because of schedule issues. That was because of technical issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bocce stream is only gonna be 48 hours instead of, because imagine if it's Bocce and then like a 1 week break.
You get to feel like how it was when I had to edit Bocce.
Oh god, no, because imagine if it's Bocce and then a 1 week break. So we just stream for a week, going for a 30-minute video. For reference on how long a stream for a 30-minute event is going to be. We've been going for 2 hours on a 7-minute event, and the last 10 minutes has been me trying to end it because Waluigi's here and talking about all the marbles and this, that, and the other.
Well, you know what they say about time enjoyed.
Exactly.
Waluigi got hit by a blue shell.
Rip in peace. Make it a team of tester teams. Make it a team of streakers for it. Make it the Clown Fiesta team.
That's basically
me, Valley, Maple, Akai.
No, I can't be there because I'm working from
Tester,
so it's,
and then reserve Pesky, and then Coach Kimchi.
No, it's Kimchi, yeah.
Kimchi would make a great coach because I'd fail miserably at everything, and Kimchi just stands there looking like disappointed cricket fan going, Dino, what the hell are you doing? No, I can hear it now.
Dino Captain.
Yeah.
Ikai member, Possum member, Madman member, Pesky Reserve, and Coach Kimchi.
Yes.
Coach Kimchi, yeah. I got
And-
promoted from reserve. Yay!
Who's the team
Yeah,
in
you
the
got
brilliant blue? It's the Clown Fiesta.
From fifth member to third member. Congratulations.
About to beat the hazers in block push. That's the goal. That's all it is to have the four of us do one run of block pushing and
Once
beat the
again,
hazers.
like I would like to reiterate how utterly redundant the concept of a reserve is if you continue to use the reserve like they're a main league member or that like they're a main member.
Yes.
Either use the reserves sparingly or scrap the reserves altogether and just have them be the official
Entirely.
fifth member. Like, I'm not saying retire the reserves because at this point, a lot of reserves are famous and
Yeah.
very good athletes. Ounce being an
Yeah,
example.
like-
So can you?
Ounce, Mimo, and Ruzzy.
Yes.
and Yeller.
And Yeller about to be MVP.
And-
Reserve's
and
about to be
begrudgingly-
MVP.
And Nepo.
Can we
Nepo.
just can you confirm or deny this being a 4-member event or a 5-member event
Bocce,
for Bocce?
Bocce.
5 members.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So yeah, we don't need.
God,
we
just
do not
Five
need
members,
the
excited.
reserve
5 members,
tag.
and they go in order from captain to reserve.
For the fact
Okay.
that the reserve made sense when it was a bunch of 4-member team events. Like relay does make sense.
Yeah.
But wasn't Taco in relay?
I think Taco was in relay.
Taco was in relay. So
he?
and that's a 4-member
Wait.
event. So why even have the reserve tag if they're not going to be
Wait.
a reserve? They're just gonna be a 5th member.
Yeah.
Trent
I
Reznor
agree with
was
that
in,
sentiment,
relay?
and we're definitely gonna talk more about that, seeing as Bocce is going to be
Will be a 5-hour stream.
a 5-hour stream, 1 hour talking about each
No, but, like, that's
member
my problem with it.
and Royal. Everything seems a bit split in terms of indoor, outdoor USA for the triathlon.
All right. Quick
They
poll,
both
quick poll,
have
quick poll
their,
about reserves.
They both have their pros and cons. They both have, their
Well,
bright
outside
spots,
wins
but the
barely.
tractors.
91 votes in total.
We get to see Mimo Wednesday, so until then,
Saturday.
hope y'all have a
Wednesday
great
or
rest of your
Saturday?
day.
Saturday.
A great.
Weekend.
The hell
Get rid
day
of the
is it?
reserves.
God, it felt like a Monday. Bocce Saturday.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, crap, it is Wednesday,
My
my
dudes.
dudes. I even said that at the start of the stream. So I will
Yeah, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
see y'all Monday. Damn, completely. For
weekend,
some
and
reason, in the
hopefully
last 5 minutes, completely
we
lost
score some
today because the whole
points.
thing
And
about
now you will all
a
return
2-hour, a
to the
2-day
hole you once
stream.
came from.
yeah. So have a great rest of your
Only
day.
to come back
Great
on the
rest of your
Monday.
week. Great weekend. And as always, Waluigi taking us
almost-
out. Remember to sparkle
Goodbye,
on.
travelers.
We
You will
get to
forget
see
this ever
Mimo. We
happened.
get to see all these marbles. And make sure to see my Showdown team video if you haven't already. Congratulations,
peak.
Shitter
Should
Sanders.
watch the
You are an
Hazers
Indigo
section
star.
over and over and over and over.
Peace!
Hee hoo, Kobolds.